right, so here's a scenario. Let's say we're in the treatment room and the client comes in and complains of rotator cuff injury. Now, I want to determine what muscles are exactly affected and if it's truly a rotator cuff injury. So I'm gonna go here to my library first and choose orthopedic assessment. From here, I'm gonna open the sidebar menu and move into shoulder assessments. And right here we have one for rotator cuff tears. You see we actually have 5 different options here for different orthopedic tests we could do. So let's go for the infraspinatus test. And then real nice and easy, it's a 1-minute long video. Could do this with the client in the pre-treatment interview. And once we determine whether or not their issue is truly a rotator cuff injury, let's say it is, I'm going to go back to my library. I'm going to scroll down through my apps and touch on modalities. Open my menu. So I'm going to go back to my main dashboard and I'm going to look for massage for conditions and injuries. Open my sidebar menu, shoulder, arm, forehand, arm and hand, and then you can actually see that we have 3 different videos here available for rotator cuff injury. So real nice and simple. It's a less than a minute long video with some beautiful written information beneath it to help you out. So I could watch this video with my client and then execute during the treatment. And we could go through each of those if we wanted to, depending on which muscles were affected. And then beyond that, can go back to my library to the stretching, client stretching. Open our sidebar. Gonna go to shoulder, arm, and forearm. Choose the appropriate video, and then we can also execute these stretches in session with our client, and some of them may even be treatments that they could do for themselves at home. So really awesome way to help your clients and a really awesome way to have them in on it with you, making them really feel like a part of their own treatment process, which I think is a huge part of working with people.